Hello everyone, this is DavidNader12 here and welcome to another video. Let me ask you a question. What do VTubers, DC Comics, Keanu Reeves, Yakuza Like a Dragon, and Smash Bros all have in common? That's right, Sonic the Hedgehog. For the upcoming release of Sonic X Shadow Generations, I decided to have these two hedgehogs go up against two villains from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. The villains I decided to go against our challengers are none other than the man of God himself, Enrico Pucci!
I'm crucified like my Savior.
And with him is another who claims to be the ultimate life form, Cars. For this battle, the setting will be given to the Hedgehogs and will be no other than the Green Hill Zone. This is because we are going to have advantages for the JoFoes. This fight will only be here in Green Hill Zone because Pucci will start off with his speed acceleration close to but not yet equal to the speed of the Hedgehogs. We're trying to make this battle fair. At the same time, Pucci won't be able to take stand discs out one-shotting both Hedgehogs, and Cars won't be allowed to match their speed. If you don't know, Pucci can take out a person's memory disk and basically neutralize them, and Cars can also copy and enhance any living organism's natural ability and possibly their skills. Shadow will be allowed to use Chaos Control, and if they find the Chaos Emeralds scattered around the area, they can both go into super forms. With these rules set, I will give you a detailed account of this battle given to us none other by ChatGPT. This battle is not being rigged. It starts off with Funny Valentine, because of course it does, using D4C's ability to transverse dimensions. He discovers the existence of the Green Hill Zone, a world untouched by the chaos of his universe. Seeking to harness the power of the Chaos Emeralds to ensure America's dominance across all realities, he allies himself with Cars and Pucci, promising them their own dominion over this new dimension in return. Cars is intrigued by the potential to evolve beyond his current form using the emeralds, while Pucci sees an opportunity to create a perfect world using Made in Heaven. Sonic and Shadow catch wind of the dimensional breach and stand ready to defend their reality from Funny Valentine's ambition and the two fearsome villains he brought with him. The battle erupts as the JoFoes aim to conquer the Green Hill Zone and rewrite all existence. Pretty high stakes, am I right? The battle begins with Sonic and Shadow speeding through the iconic Green Hill Zone, the sun casting long shadows over the familiar looping hills and checkerboard terrain. Lurking in the background is Enrico Pucci, his stand Made in Heaven already accelerating his movements, gradually inching closer to the speed of the Hedgehogs. In contrast, Cars, in his ultimate lifeform state, stands calmly. Sonic leads the charge, darting across the landscape, testing Pucci's speed as the priest moves with calculated precision, gradually accelerating with Made in Heaven. Shadow flanks, teleporting with Chaos Control to keep Pucci off balance. The intense speed creates sonic booms, shaking the Green Hill Zone. Pucci dodges and parries with increasing ease, his acceleration nearing the Hedgehog's levels. Sonic and Shadow quickly realize Pucci's growing threat, their movement seeming to stretch in time due to Pucci's power. While Sonic and Shadow battle Pucci, Cars surveys them with his sharp intellect, formulating a strategy. At a sudden flash, Cars makes his move, his body shifting to mimic the environment itself, becoming one with nature. Vines erupt from the ground as Cars manipulates them to ensnare the Hedgehogs mid-run, forcing them to adjust their speeds and tactics. Cars isn't trying to match their speed. Instead, he enhances the natural abilities of the organisms around him, creating obstacles and manipulating life to slow Sonic and Shadow down. Realizing they're at a disadvantage, Sonic and Shadow decide to split up. Sensing the Chaos Emeralds nearby, they use their natural speed to search for them, hidden throughout Green Hill Zone. Pucci, seeing this, attempts to pursue both, but Shadow uses Chaos Control to teleport unpredictably around him, frustrating the priest. Sonic, meanwhile, is in a race against time, dodging cars, traps, and environmental attacks, his determination pushing him to run faster than ever. After an intense chase, Sonic finds a Chaos Emerald, shortly followed by Shadow discovering another. In a brilliant flash of golden energy, the two hedgehogs ascend into their super forms, radiating immense power, now nearly unstoppable. They engage Poochie and Cars with newfound vigor. Cars, undeterred, adapts once more, using his body to copy the DNA of the creatures of Green Hill Zone. Yet, even this isn't enough to fully match the raw power of the super forms. Poochie, despite his accelerated speed, begins to struggle as Sonic and Shadow's enhanced forms outpace Made in Heaven. The battle reaches its peak as all four fighters converge. Poochie attempts to speed up time to a critical point, hoping to achieve a reset of the universe, but Shadow warps space-time itself with Chaos Control, freezing Poochie for a crucial moment. Sonic uses this opening, launching a devastating flurry of golden spin attacks at Poochie, who falters under the relentless assault. Meanwhile, Cars, with his near immortality, refuses to give in. He begins to shapeshift into more grotesque, powerful forms, blending various life forms into a monstrous version of himself. Super Shadow teleports rapidly, appearing beside Cars and unleashing a barrage of chaos-powered strikes. Cars fights back ferociously, but even his ultimate form starts to crack under the relentless energy of Super Shadow. With Poochie momentarily defeated, his Made in Heaven collapsing, Sonic and Shadow focus all their energy on Cars. In a synchronized attack, Super Sonic and Super Shadow launch a combined Chaos Blast that tears through the battlefield, hitting Cars with a force so great that even his ultimate form cannot regenerate fast enough. In an explosive finale, the Hedgehog's powers overwhelm him, ending the battle. Wow, everybody, what a battle. I will say that if we allowed Poochie access to Sea Moon, or better yet, White Snake, and allowed Cars to match Sonic's speed, then I believe the JoFoes would have easily won this battle. However, if we switched out this Sonic with Archie Sonic, I'm not sure if this battle would even be that close, even if at all. I totally forgot Chaos Control was basically Zawardo, so Shadow was a good counter for Poochie in this battle. And I'm guessing Poochie is just stuck in limbo because Shadow used Chaos Control on literal space-time itself. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and this is David Nader 12 signing off.
You're too slow!
We are Venom.